But my fucking best is completely out of the enjoyment of hating, just like you were explaining, like when that game you went to, you were like, your guys were giving you the finger because the Jays were winning. For my sister was previously married, right? Married a Peruvian gentleman, and he was a big soccer fan. His bachelor party is he decided we were gonna drive down to Philly with all his friends, and his friends, one of them is my uncle. He was close to my uncle, right? So I'm there with like their friends, but also my family. So I was really comfortable. I was thinking my brother was there. Drove down to Philly to watch a Toronto FC game against whoever the fuck the Philly has. I can't remember the Philly team. So one, we had fun in Philly. So there's a situation, right? But also we went to that game and we were in, it's the opposite of you. We were far back in this top corner. They hit us, and that's where they booked all the Toronto seats where everyone was in that. So that little section is everyone in Toronto FC jerseys, and you're drinking, you're having fun. They had a guy with a drum. I don't know how the fuck he got it in, but he's going dun 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 dun.
That's probably like that corner has an emergency exit for all the Toronto fans.
That's part of it.
That's a fucking slide to go ahead and get the hell out of that.
Okay, it wasn't a slide, but it was a series of gates that they got us out because we fucking won. We won, and then they waited for part of the crowd around us to leave, and then they ushered us out through a separate like exit gate or whatever till we were outside. And then once you're in the parking lot where there's tailgating, that's when they're like, okay, you're on your own, go fuck yourself.
I like to think that path you have to take to exit is kind of like that scene in Shawshank Redemption when they're bringing Andy Dufresne into prison and they're all like smashing the gates like, we're gonna rape you.
you fucking Toronto Canadian faggot douchebag. And we're there like, Toronto FC. Fucking and I'm such a cunt. I had never watched the Toronto FC game before that day.
Right.
And I'm acting like I've been watching them all year, and you can suck my balls.
This is the TO, baby.
The TO.
Toronto versus everybody.
Suck my dick, Philly.
Sit on my tower, Philly.
Oh my God. The worst part of that trip, the ending of that trip though, is it had a lame ending to that because I was there with, like, now I look back, they were pussies because they must have been about my age, like early 30s or whatever, right? We did that game, but all these guys were older than me and my brother. They drank and had too much fun. A game is midday. We got back like maybe 3-4 o'clock, and they decided, okay, it's a bachelor party. We're going to go out tonight, but let's take like a little nap. To get the juices rejuvenated or whatever. And then we'll start drinking and head out.
Yeah.
Never happened. No one ever went out. There was some drinking like in the hotel, right?
Yeah.
In the hotel room. Some of us were grabbing beers and everything like that, but never went out. I remember my cousin was annoyed because my cousin's a big drinker and he drank like all like my beers, his beers that we brought, and then because these guys are just laying around, he just started popping open their beers, and then one of them got mad because they're like, "Why are you drinking our beers?" And I remember on my cousin's face, he wanted to tell them because you aren't.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like we're on a bachelor party. That kind of happened at the Sharks bachelor party, where we're like, okay, we meet up with his wife's, I guess, cousins and extended family members and some of their friends or whatever. So we're a big group of guys, and the assumption was we were going to go to a strip club.
Yeah.
At first, so we were going to do that whole bachelor thing, and we show up and we're just like, I guess Prescott, myself, and Shark, and maybe one other guy. We were just like, all right, I guess let's go to the strip club.
Yeah.
And then like most of the guys that were like a part of the wife's family goes, yeah, we have wives.
Yeah. So I've been to a couple of those.
And we didn't. We ended up going to a casino, which was even way more fun.
You know what?
I kind of prefer the fact that we went to the casino because strip clubs are lame after 10 minutes.